us one another.
This celebration isn't merely a pause, it's an invitation to foster connections, weave creativity into our lives, and nurture the collective heartbeat of our beloved community, Orangewa. Together, let us make our town glow a little brighter with acts of goodwill, inclusivity, love, and qualities that define who we are as a people.
So, from everyone at the Orangewa Town Council, we toast to you. May your holidays be filled with laughter, joy, and cherished moments that bring hope and warmth to your hearts. Let this Christmas not only be a celebration, but also a reminder of the strength we share as a community. May the season inspire us to look forward with optimism and gratitude, knowing brighter days are ahead. Here's to a season of unity, a fresh start for the new year, and endless possibilities. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo.
Good evening, with your news also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. The Curacao Police Department is currently navigating a complex death investigation following the demise of 31-year-old Anthony Eugene Lewis, who was killed on G Street Sunday night. As of now, no formal charges have been filed as the police await directives from the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP. The chilling incident took place around 9:30 p.m. inside a wooden house located just a stone's throw from a local church. Upon arrival at the scene, law enforcement officers found Lewis bound at both his hands and feet, raising concerns about the circumstances surrounding his death. Regional Commander of the Eastern Division, Alberto Romero, provided insights into this incident, stating that Lewis had arrived at the house where the altercation occurred and subsequently engaged in a dispute with those present. While details remain scarce, it is understood that 3 individuals are currently detained for questioning as part of the ongoing investigation. Of critical importance is the information that Lewis was out on bail regarding a charge of carnal knowledge, with a court appearance scheduled for January. Sources indicate that the altercation may have involved the daughter of one of the individuals present during the incident, suggesting that personal conflicts may have played a role in the tragic events that unfolded. The ongoing legal dispute over the leadership of the United Democratic Party, UDP, has taken a significant step forward as the court has issued a procedural record outlining key deadlines and prioritizing central issues between Westsup Area Representative Moses Shine Barrow and Albert Area Representative Tracy Panton. The court's order mandates that claimants, including Barrow, respond to the defendant's answer and file a defense to their court claim by January 6, 2025. The defendants are then required to provide their responses by January 15, 2025. Specific disclosure requests must be submitted by January 17, 2025, with the attorneys expected to complete the disclosure process by January 31, 2025. Following this, a joint pre-trial memorandum is due by February 14, 2025. Written submissions addressing priority issues must be exchanged by February 28, 2025, limited to 1225 pages and formatted in Times New Roman font with 1.5 line spacing. 2 critical issues have been singled out by the court: the constitutional validity of the National Convention held on October 20, 2024, and whether Panton remains a member of the UDP. The court highlighted that resolving these issues could either settle or significantly narrow the scope of the dispute. Notably, the second question has been reframed to concentrate solely on Panton, as its resolution could clarify allegations regarding her constructive resignation or expulsion and claims involving other party figures such as Patrick Faber, Beverly Williams, and John Saldivar. The court reasoned the inclusion of these individuals at this preliminary stage could complicate proceedings and increase costs unnecessarily. As the case draws the attention of party members and the public, both parties' legal representatives have been instructed to appoint a local law firm in Belize to enhance clarity and efficiency. The court noted confusion regarding the roles of existing firms, emphasizing that clear representation is crucial moving forward. By January 6, 2025, attorneys must confirm their authority and identify lead counsel. The timeline established reflects the court's intention to manage the case expeditiously while encouraging mediation between the parties given the unique nature and implications of the dispute. Oral submissions are scheduled for March 31, 2025, with each side given 2 hours to present their case. This procedural order comes amid serious allegations from the claimants, consisting of senior UDP members, including Barrow and others, who filed an urgent court action alleging the unlawful seizure of the UDP headquarters on October 28, 2024. They seek an injunction to restore party assets and prevent further unauthorized actions by Panton, claiming that her activities disrupt UDP operations and could damage the party's reputation as elections approach. In a further legal development, Barrow has pursued contempt order against Panton, citing her failure to comply with a judgment issued by Justice Antora on November 8, 2024. The claimants are requesting a 3-month prison sentence or a $500 fine, highlighting the gravity of the situation. As the case unfolds, all parties are reminded that strict adherence to the established timeline is imperative. Again? Testing.
Just continue next story.
Okay. A woman from the Corozal district is recovering tonight after a shocking incident in which she was stabbed while walking home with her young son. The victim, identified as Laura Sierra, was attacked by an unknown assailant who has been referred to only as Diana. According to eyewitness reports, Laura Sierra was making her way home after attending a local function when the altercation occurred. In an unprovoked attack, Diana allegedly approached Sierra from behind and inflicted a stab wound to her back. Fortunately, Sierra was promptly taken to the Corozal Community Hospital where she received medical treatment for her injuries. After a thorough evaluation and care, she has since been released, and family members report that she is doing well and recovering at home. Authorities are currently investigating the incident and are working to uncover the motives behind the attack. As of now, it remains unclear whether Diana will face any charges related to this stabbing. While many families across the region are preparing to celebrate the holiday season with joy and togetherness, the Hall family in Corozal is facing a heartbreaking situation this evening as they search for their missing son, Joshua James Hall. Joshua, 20, a resident of San Antonio Village in the Corozal district, was last seen on the morning of December 23rd as he left home around 8:30 a.m. As per the terms of his bail conditions related to a pending court case for robbery, he was required to sign in at the Corozal police station. Family members confirmed that Joshua signed the bail book at 8:58 a.m. but have not seen or heard from him since. According to family reports, Joshua was last seen wearing a distinctive green shirt emblazoned with a lizard image on the chest, paired with black cargo pants and black night slippers. His disappearance has left the Hall family not only anxious but deeply worried for his safety. In response to the alarming situation, the Hall family has filed a missing persons report and is actively seeking the public's help. They have urged anyone with information regarding Joshua's whereabouts to come forward. Family members can be contacted directly at the following phone numbers: 632-5603 or 656-0635. Additionally, tips can also be directed to 615-5851 or 663-5094. Coming up next, celebrate safety. Deputy Chief Transport Officer urges holiday road safety amidst festive joy and recent tragedy. Stay tuned.
My friends, there's nothing that fills my heart with joy quite like Christmas. It is a time of love, a time of sharing, and a time for holding family and loved ones close. Watching our children and family members rush to see which gift under the Christmas tree belongs to them, and their excitement to unwrap each present is always a special and unique experience. This time of year is filled with celebration, laughter, and merrymaking. It is about holiday luncheons, parties, and social events that bring together people who may have grown distant due to life's challenges or competing priorities. But always remember the real reason for Christmas, when, as a world, we receive the most splendid blessings with the birth of the Christ child. And in that spirit of blessings, hold your loved ones close. Be good to each other. Lend a helping hand to those who are less fortunate. Put small and even large differences aside, because time is promised to no one. And always, always know that we are truly blessed as a nation and as a people. We are alive, united, and spending another Christmas together in this nation we all love. And so, from my family to yours, Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be.
As we gather tonight to celebrate Christmas Eve, the excitement and anticipation of the holiday season fill the air. Families are making plans, friends are reuniting, and communities are coming together to welcome Christmas with joy and gratitude. However, amidst the celebrations, it is imperative to remember the importance of road safety, especially during this festive period when travel and festivities peak. Tragically, statistics reveal that over the past 11 months, countless lives have been lost due to road traffic accidents. Among the most heartbreaking incident was the recent disaster involving a Corolla car that collided with a motorcycle, resulting in an explosion that claimed the lives of 10 individuals. The accident also injured several others traveling in a nearby Gray Explorer, highlighting the urgent need for heightened awareness and caution on our roads. In a stern interview, Deputy Chief Transport Officer Peter Williams emphasized the critical importance of road safety during this festive season.
We have been observing all the demand from the public to increase enforcement. And so what we've opted to do is the strategy that we will now be employing when it comes to enforcement will be that we will be taking persons directly to court. We have found that when we issue traffic violation tickets, persons believe that they don't have to pay these violation tickets. And so in addition to the issuance of the violation tickets, we will be taking persons directly to court. That is not to say that we won't be issuing traffic violation tickets, because we will be, but we will have a percentage of the offenses that we encounter that we will be issuing summons for those offenses. We launched our enforcement operation last week, actually. We started in the northern districts, primarily focusing on Corozal, because we do know that around this festive season, we have a lot of persons traversing over to the border, coming back over to Belize under the influence of alcohol. And so we launched the operation in that area because we recognize that is also one of the main hotspots for road traffic collisions. But yes, we're also looking at the highway from between Bangapan and the Benque Viejo border as well. And we're also looking at the highway between Bangapan and Belize City, and certainly between Bangapan and Stan Creek District, between Danguigatong. Those are traditionally, and also based on the data, the areas that always see large numbers of road traffic collisions. And so those are the areas that we will be targeting. I wanted to underscore that with that operation alone, within less than 2 days, we have the officers who were involved with that operation. They issued over 400 traffic violation tickets just within a period of 2 days thereabout. And so that underscores the fact that there are several offenses being committed on our roadways, and the volume that we dealt with during that time is still not proportionate to the amount of offenses that were there. Because, as an example, during the operation, we had 13 officers out there for this operation, and at any given point in time, all of them were writing violation tickets. And so while they were occupied writing the violation tickets, we saw persons passing the checkpoint committing like seatbelt offenses and other offenses. So that is to show you that there's a large volume of offenses taking place on our roadways, and the department is committed to trying to get this issue of road traffic offenses under control.
With festivities in full swing, we urge everyone to take the message of safety. As you embark on your holiday journeys, ensure you abide by all traffic regulations, avoid distractions, and never drive under the influence. For several weeks, the sugar industry here in the north has been battling with the fungal disease Fusarium, which has been attacking cane fields in both the Orange Walk and Corozal districts. The disease, which was confirmed to have affected over 40,000 tons of cane in varying levels, causes the cane to yellow and wilt, making them unfit for sugar production. In an effort to respond to this crisis, the government of Belize, through the Ministry of Agriculture, declared a state of emergency in early November. With the new crop season starting in a few days, BSI-ASR gave an update on the situation, which is expected to have some negative effect on the upcoming production season.
This is new, so there's a lot of research still ongoing, but we know some things. One, Corozal has been more impacted than Orange Walk. We also know that Fusarium is not new. It was triggered perhaps by the climate change challenges, the extended droughts, the excessive rains. It just created the perfect conditions for it to grow. I don't think they have identified exactly what species it is, so there are some best practices that they're testing, but I don't think enough time has passed to say how effective those are. Of course, you have to do everything that you can to make sure that you have the maximum input. And in some cases, the estimate is that production could fall as much as 30%. That's significant. That's 1/3 of your production. So it's something that we definitely have to, as an industry, focus on and try to mitigate the impact of it.
We are just hours away from celebrating Christmas, and the hustle and bustle associated with the festivities is expected to intensify as Belizeans will be heading into shopping areas to buy gifts and Christmas grocery. As the movement continues, however, the thieves also step up their game to see who they can pounce on to rob or steal from. Since the start of December, and especially for the coming 2 days, the police department will be having a number of operations going on across the country to ensure safety for all.
We have stepped up our patrols. We have additional checkpoints. We have patrols within the business areas. And so we ask the public for the assistance. Stay safe, don't drink and drive, so that we can have a peaceful Christmas celebration.
Commuters on all major highways and thoroughfares can also expect an increase in police presence as authorities try to curb the incidence of traffic fatalities around the Christmas holiday.
We have our checkpoints up, highway patrols, and there will be a lot of enforcement when it regards to the traffic offenses, so we ask the public's assistance. I know there's a lot of traffic due to the shopping areas, so we want everybody to be safe.
Christmas is upon us, and while Christmas trees are up and Christmas lights illuminate the town and food preparations are underway, there are still last-minute shoppers who are out and about finishing all last-minute details. Today, our reporter and cameraman hit the streets amongst the hustle and bustle to see some of the shoppers in action as they scramble to get everything ready for the arrival of Old St. Nick at midnight tonight. At the heart of Orange Walk, the mood was festive as residents were shopping for the Christmas essentials, including apples and grapes, and most importantly, all the last-minute ingredients needed to make that special Christmas dinner. With all the many shoppers, the staff at the People's Store are more than delighted to make sure that everybody gets everything on their holiday shopping list.
It's been very busy. The girls have been busy stocking and getting ready for the customers as well. We have seen a very active store for this Christmas holiday, and also for the non-GST days was very busy in the store. We had all staff working, so it's been a blessing to have people come in the store and shop with us this holiday.
And if you are still missing any ingredient to complete your Christmas relleno or turkey dinner, the People's Store will be open tonight until 9 p.m. to accommodate all their shoppers.
And any special opening hours for the Today we close at 9, and tomorrow and the 26th we're closed. We're giving our staff a small break to go home after all the busy time, and we'll be back on the 27th until 9 p.m. as well for the weekend.
The folks over at SP Discount Center have all the deals to ensure that you and your family spend a jolly Christmas and all those the special presents for everyone in the family.
Bueno, en realidad todos en esta temporada navideña andan buscando jamón, andan buscando las manzanas, las uvas y lo más importante, lo que los niños esperan, los juguetes. Así es que si usted todavía no ha comprado ese regalito especial para los pequeños de la casa, les hacemos una invitación para que dirijan sus pasos aquí en su tienda número 1, SP.
Until January 10th, SP Discount Center will also be giving its customers a ticket for every $50 spent at the store for a chance to win one of their 5 fabulous prizes.
Recuerden, mi gente bonita, por cada $50 que usted venga y compre acá con nosotros en SP, usted va a tener la oportunidad de ganarse uno de nuestros grandes premios. Tenemos 5 premios por tienda, así es que les hacemos una invitación que nos visiten y aprovechen de nuestros precios. Y quizás usted o su hermana, su hermano, su tío, su tía puede ser la ganadora de uno de nuestros premios. Tenemos un refrigerador, que es el primer premio. Tenemos una estufa, que es nuestro segundo premio. También tenemos una lavadora, que es nuestro tercer premio.
And for all the electronic needs, Cellular World had all the newest and most affordable deals for the entire family in phones, tablets, speakers, laptops, and headsets.
Well, especially for this Christmas, you know, they're looking for gifts, especially when it comes to your loved ones. They're looking especially on phones, especially we have had a lot of sale when it comes to devices, Samsung devices. We do have our Samsung devices starting as low as $269, so that's one of our devices that has been selling a lot.
Residents are reminded that most establishments will be closed on Christmas Day. They will, however, be back on December 26th. A combined $300,000 in grant funding is set to boost honey production in Belize. On December 23, 2024, the Green Creek Farmers Cooperative from Toledo and the Orange Walk Beekeepers Cooperative Society from Yo Creek signed matching grant fund agreements with the government of Belize through the Ministry of Economic Development, MED, and the Resilient Rural Belize, RRB program. The RRB program, funded by several international bodies, will support agricultural production, marketing, and food security in the face of climate change. The Green Creek Cooperative will invest in honey production and bookkeeping best practices in San Jose, Toledo. They will receive $60,725.50 Belize dollars, with $51,602.95 Belize dollars coming from MED-RRB. Meanwhile, the Orange Walk Beekeepers Cooperative will use $239,754.90 Belize dollars grant to produce high-quality honey and engage local youth in bookkeeping. And there is more news after the break. Stay tuned.
Santa baby, just set a bottle under the tree for me. Make it coconut, please. Santa baby, sip some Caribbean rum tonight. Santa baby, a bottle of cold rum would do so smooth. I'll leave one out for you, Santa baby. Sip some Caribbean rum tonight. So sip some Caribbean rum tonight. come tonight.
With only a day left until the festivities, we take this opportunity to wish our viewers and your families an uplifting and joyous Christmas filled with hope and positivity. In the spirit of the season, the Centaur family has compiled heartfelt greetings from friends who've met throughout our travels. Let's take a moment to hear from them and share in this warmth together.
Wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Drive safely and be safe on the road.
Estimado público, en esta ocasión de Navidad les quiero desear mi mayor afecto para ustedes y que pasen una linda Navidad. Y por favor tengan precaución en cómo uno anda manejando, porque eso es lo que queremos, que tengan bastante cuidado en cómo andan en la carretera. Gracias.
Hello, I am Roger Vrol, the Deputy Regional Health Manager of Ministry of Health, the Northern Region. Well, I want to take this opportunity to greet all the Corozaleños in the Corozal district to have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year's. As we reflect this year, we need to give thanks to the Lord for giving us life to reach this far, and we continue trusting in Him. Let's take care, don't drink and drive. Remember, we need to take care of our loved ones when heading out to visiting our families, and remember to stay alive and stay safe.
Well, on behalf of Mickey, Minnie, and Santa and I, we want to wish everybody, Corozal Bay and Corozal District, a wonderful and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And residents of Orange Walk also took time out to wish everyone a happy holidays. We would like to wish all Orange Walkenians in the town and all surrounding villages a very Merry Christmas filled with peace and joy. We also share Christmas greetings from some of the leaders within our community.
Well, as always, starting with the children, for them to have a wonderful, a merry, happy, exciting Christmas. And I'm hoping the best for them in 2025. But for all of us as Belizeans, and especially for people from Orange Walk Central, whilst we get carried up with the lights and the Christmas tree and the music and the parties, we can't forget the significance of Christmas. Christmas is a time when we could sit back and just think about the blessings that our Creator, our Lord, our God has given us. And for us to remember that He sent His only Son on this world, in this world, to be able to save us, to give us salvation. And that is something that we should always be conscious of and to be grateful of, and to give prayers of thanksgiving to our God, and to welcome, as we say, baby Jesus on the 25th. And of course, coming into a new year, 2025, I want to again take the opportunity to wish all the people from Orange Walk Central a wonderful new year, a happy new year, a healthy new year, a successful new year. And to all Belizeans, Merry Christmas and a happy 2025.
I want to take this opportunity on behalf of myself, my family, and our extended Orange Walk East Committee to wish each and every Orange Walkenian and Belizeans across this country a blessed Christmas and a prosperous and happy New Year 2025. Let us ensure that we bring in 2025 with new goals, new vision, and a new mentality to build a better Belize, to build a Belize that will continue to work for all of us. And so, as the Minister and the Representative for Orange Walk East, I extend my wishes to all the citizens of Orange Walk East and wish their family good health, long life, and a better and prosperous 25.
I want to wish everyone from myself and my family to all the people of Orange Walk North and their families a very Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year 2025. De parte mía y de mi familia, les deseo a todos ustedes, la bella gente de Orange Walk Norte y sus familias, una feliz Navidad y un feliz y próspero Año Nuevo 2025. Que la paz y el amor de Dios reine y prevalezca en sus hogares para siempre.
First of all, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to all Orange Kenyans. This is a time that we spend together as a family. Remember, everyone, that Christmas time of all the months of the year, there is one month that we find a way to come together as a family, and it is Christmas time. There are some people, especially those public servants, that cannot make it home on a Christmas day. My message to them is at least there is nothing is wrong with a phone call or a simple message just to your kids and to your family and to your wife, just to remind them you couldn't be there, but there is love between us. Christmas time. And one more thing I would like to also mention to you all, if you have an extra plate of food on your table for those that do not have, feel free to give them. Give from your heart at all times. These are what Christmas is all about. Caring and sharing is about the family, but you must remember the people that are beside you that don't have. I always remember that. Merry Christmas, everyone.
As we celebrate Christmas with family and friends, we must also remember to be conscious of our safety. With this in mind, Orange Walk Mayor Ladrick Shepherd shared a special safety message to all Orange Walkadians.
I know that we have the traffic department and also the police department that will be out there, but the congestion that is out there, people are making their final preparation, their final shopping, and you might encounter some major traffic issues that are happening out there. I would like to tell you all to drive safe, guys. You will make it home. I don't think the shops will be closed until later on tonight. I wish that I would advise I wouldn't have the power to tell the shops to open at least till 10, so that people can get their final things. Those are the people that were traveling that cannot be home earlier, and their boss are belated them maybe 3 o'clock, 4, maybe 5. These are the people ask them to be safe, because at the end of the day, they might be driving and there might be some people on their bikes, especially those motorbikes. People, be safe, guys. Make sure you have on your helmets at all times, and take your time when you're on the road, because you might not be looking right nor left, but at the end of the day, someone is right behind you that is trying to get to their destination as well too. So my advice to you all, we will be having the traffic department and the police department out there monitoring the situation when it comes to the traffic, but you guys have to play your part and do your role by driving safe on the road.
And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Friday, December 27th here on Ctv3 News and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/ctv3belizenews or our YouTube channel at Ctv3 News BZ. From all of us here at Ctv3 News, Merry Christmas. May your days be filled with joy and prosperity. Remember, if you drink, don't drive, and if you drive, don't drink. Be safe, and see you all back here on Friday if the good Lord permits. Thank you for watching and listening. Good night.